Okay. Yes, I think I'm ready to begin. Arshita, are you good?
Yep, I'm good as well.
Okay. Yeah, Rajan, whenever you want to share your screen or both teams, good to start with the rules. The slideshow you all are very familiar with now. Okay. Yeah, Rajan, whenever you're ready.
Sorry, you said something?
I was just saying, we're ready whenever you are to share the screen.
Yeah, we are ready.
Okay.
Oh, let me make co-host everyone, sorry. You are co-host, right? Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. Arshita, are you able to share the screen then?
Yes, can you share the folder with me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, everyone, give us just a minute. Okay. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Let me know if you get it and then go ahead and share when you're ready.
Yep, I have it. Give me 1 minute to get it set up.
Were you able to share the screen, Harshita?
Give me 1 second. PowerPoint is not cooperating, but I have it up on slides now. So
Yeah, that's fine. I think you can share the slides if is that what you're doing?
yeah, I'm gonna share this.
Okay.
Slides. Yeah. Okay. Can you see my screen?
It says loading for me. There it is. Okay,
Okay.
great. Thank you all for being patient. Let's go ahead and get started. I will go through the intro script and then we'll start the match. So again, Jai Janendra, welcome everyone to the 14th Jain Academic Bowl at the 21st Biennial JAINA Convention. My name is Siddharth. I will be the moderator for this match. Our timekeeper is Harshita, and scores will be maintained by our admin Raj Uncle. Welcome to both teams. Congratulations on making it to the semifinals. We are all very impressed by your showing of knowledge in the prelims, and we are excited to see the match today. Welcome JSMC Om and JSMW DC Dharma Ratnas. We hope everyone is in good health. Though JAB is not what we expected this year, the JAB admin team has worked very hard to make it a reality, and we're so excited that all of you have chosen to participate. A couple of guidelines, which many of you are already familiar with. The Jain Academic Bowl is based on the shared appreciation of Jain knowledge. Please maintain a respectful and friendly attitude throughout the match. JAINA solely reserves the rights to photography and videography. Please refrain from taking pictures or recording materials. Though JAB is online this year, we expect all coaches, players, and viewers to honestly participate in the match. Please don't use any external assistance to answer questions at any point in the match. And be sure to have a mobile device for buzzing. Participants, please remember to adhere to the following guidelines. The team captain should wear a hat for easy identification. You can wear a Santa hat like in the picture if you'd like, or just wear a normal hat. Be sure your name on Zoom is formatted with team-name. Seems like most of you have taken care of that. Ensure your headphones and mic are working, and keep your video on and your audio unmuted while you are playing. If you're not playing, or if you are a coach, please keep your video off and stay on mute. For the rules, again, I think a lot of this is familiar, but I will briefly go through them. Round 1 is the individual team round. You'll have 7 seconds to answer. Answer please at 5, time at 7. 20 points for the correct answer and partial credit will be awarded. For rounds 2 and 3, there will be 15 questions, both of which are buzzer in nature. The correct answer is 20 points and the wrong answer is -20 for round 2 and +10, -10 for the stealing team in round 2. The only difference in round 3 is that it'll be +20, -10 and +10, -5. Okay. Now let's go ahead and begin with the Nokar mantra. Harshita, if you'd like to lead us.
Namo Arhitanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Aryanam, Namo Vajjayanam, Namo Loisavasahunam. Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Papa Panasana, Mangalam, Trisabisan Padamam Havaya Mangalam.
Thank you. And now we'll do the coin toss. Washington, D.C., would you like to call heads or tails?
We would like to choose heads.
Okay. Drum roll. The flip is it is tails. Okay, so DC, would you like to go first or second?
I think we chose heads. So
I'm so sorry. Chicago, would you like to go first or second?
Oh, we'll go second.
Okay, DC will go first. You will receive the first 10 questions, and then Chicago will receive the second 10 questions. Okay, good luck to both teams. Do we need to do any substitutions or are we both good? Okay, awesome. So DC will be receiving the first 10 questions. Are we ready to begin? Okay, great. Good luck to both teams. Question 1 for DC. This is a 5-part question. Name the 5 codes of conduct in the Indian language that sadhus observe.
The answer to this question is Nanachar, Darshanachar, Charitarachar, Tapachar, and Viryachar.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. 20 points for Washington, D.C. Question 2. This is a 3-part question. Give the 3 categories of no tattva in the Indian language and provide their meanings.
My final answer is Heya, which is those to be avoided, Neya, which is those to be known, and Upadaya is those to be adopted.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 3. This is a 5-part question. Provide the division of the 63 great personalities born in any Utsarbini or Avsarbini time frame.
My final answer is 24 Tirthankars, 9 Vasudevs, 9 Pati Vasudevs, and 9 Balrams, and also 12 Chakravartis.
That's the correct answer for 20 points. Question 4 for Team 1. This is a 3-part question. What is indirect or Paroksha Jnana and name its subtypes?
Sana, do you know?
Yeah, okay.
Final, I designate to Sana.
Paroksha Jnana is indirect knowledge, and its subtypes are Mati Jnana and Shruta Jnana.
Can you elaborate on the first part?
Oh, it's knowledge obtained by the senses.
We'll accept that. That's the correct answer for 20 points. Question 5 for DC. This is a 4-part question. In how many regions is there a possibility of the existence of Tirthankars? Name these regions.
Final answer is there are 15 regions, and it is Bharat Kshetra, Airavat Kshetra, and Mavidek Kshetra.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. Question 6 for DC. According to Shwetambar tradition, this agam is a collection of 36,000 questions and answers. Name the book.
Bhagavati Sutra. Yeah.
Final answer is Bhagavati Sutra.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. Question 7. What is the significance of Nav Ang Puja on the heart?
I designate to Sana.
So doing Navang Puja on the heart means that just like Tirthankar's heart was full of amity, compassion, and all of those good virtues, we wish that we have those virtues as well.
That is the correct answer. Bhagwan's heart is full of amity, compassion, and mercy. Likewise, I wish for my heart to be full of these virtues. That is the correct answer for 20 points. Question 8 for DC. This is a This is a 5-part question. What is the group of 5 causes that are associated with every situation or event called? Name 4 of these causes in the Indian language.
I designate to Janvi.
So these 5 causes are called the 5 samvais, and there's Kal, Purusharth, Niyati, and Swabhav.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 9 for DC. This is a 2-part question. In Ashtang Yoga, name the first stage in the Indian language. And 2, how does one practice this?
It's yum, and then just name the Mahavrats, but like don't say much.
Yeah.
Okay. Final answer is Yam, and Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, and Aparigraha.
That is correct for 20 points.
Or should I protest?
Yeah, maybe.
We'd like to protest that question.
Okay, we'll put a protest in for Chicago. Question 10 for Team 1 for DC. This is your last question of the round. Recite the Divine Gratitude Prayer written by Acharya Hemchandracharya.
Final answer is Agnanati Mirandanam Nanam Janashalakaya Netram Anulitamyena Tasme Shri Guruve Namaha.
That's the correct answer for 20 points. 20 points for DC. Great, now we'll move on to the 10 questions for Chicago. Are both teams ready? Okay, great. Question 1 for Chicago. This is a 5-part question. How many attributes does an Upadhyaya have? And please break down the 25 attributes by what they represent.
Yeah, wait, it's 1 scripture for 70 codes of conduct and 1 scripture for 70 what?
Ways to perform rituals, I think.
All right, the answer is the Upadhyaya has 25 attributes It's divided into 11 angagams, 12 upangagams, one scripture that enumerates 70 ways to perform rituals, and one scripture that enumerates 70 ways for code of conduct.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. Question 2. This is a 3-part question. List and explain 3 types of hinsa related to one's profession.
It's Udyami, Gururomi, and Sankalpi, right?
Virodi.
The answer is Udyami, which is Udyami, which is vocational violence, Gruharumbi, which is like common violence, and then Virodi, which is defensive violence.
That is correct for 20 points. 20 points for Chicago. Question 3 for Chicago. This is a 4-part question. Name the 9th Baldev, Vasudev, and Prativasudev, and during which Tirthankar's life did they exist?
Krishna was the 9th. Balram was the 9th. Balram.
What was the Prativasudev?
Just say Prativasudev.
The answer is Krishna was the 9th Vasudev. Balram was the 9th. Balram was one of them, and then the other one was Prativasudev, and they lived during the time of Bhagwan Ajitnath.
That is incorrect. DC, would you like to steal?
Final answer is Krishna was the 9th Vasudev. Balram was the 9th Baldev. King Jarasandha was the 9th Prativasudev, and they lived during the time of Naminath.
That is correct. So let me do the math. I believe Chicago answered Krishna correctly and Balram correctly, but the other two answers were incorrect, so they will receive 10 points, and DC will receive half of the remainder, which is 5. Okay. Question 4 for Chicago. This is a 5-part question. In the Indian language, name the 5 major types of vices or indolences.
Vishay, Vikata, Nidra, Kashaya, and Vyasan, right?
Yep.
The answer is Vishay, Vikata, Nidra, Kashaya, and Vyasan.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. 20 points for Chicago. Question 5 for Chicago. This is a 4-part question. What is direct or pratyaksha jnana, and name its 3 subtypes?
Yes, it's like not through the senses, and then Avdinyan, Manapravnan, and Kivunyan,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right, so the answer is it's knowledge not obtained through senses, and the 3 subtypes are Avdinyan, Manapravnan, and Kivunyan.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 6 for Chicago. This is a 5-part question. In the Indian language, name the 5 samitis or carefulnesses practiced by sadhus and sadhvis.
Iriya, Bhasha, Eshna, Adan, Bandhamata, and then Utsarg. Okay. The answer is Iriya Samiti, Bhasha Samiti, Eshna Samiti, Adan, Bandhamata, Nikshepna Samiti, and Utsarg Samiti.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 7 for Chicago. This is a 2-part question. This book contains rules for monastic life during the rainy season, a biography of the Tirthankars, and a lineage of successors to the Ganadhars. Name the book and its author.
Is it
Kalpasutra Bhadrabahu?
Yeah.
All right. The answer is Kalpasutra and Bhadrabahu Swami.
That is correct for 20 points. Kalpasutra and Bhadrabahu Swami. Question 8. Question 8. What is the significance of Nav Ang Puja on the neck?
All right, like the speech works for the good of others, right?
Yeah,
right.
just like the Tirthankar.
The answer is just like the Tirthankar always spoke compassionately, let my speech work for the good of others.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 9. This is a 5-part question. I'll break it down into 2 parts. The first is, according to Ashtanga Yoga, name the 2nd step, and list 4 of the 5 attributes that help us to achieve it.
Oh, wait, so
Soch.
Parastin, all of them.
No, Soch.
Answer, please.
The answer is Niyam, and it's Soch, Swadhyay, Sayam, and Ishwar Pranidhan.
That is incorrect. DC, would you like to steal?
Yes, I designate to Sonia.
Final answer is Niyam, and 4 would be Swadhyay, Ishwar Pranidhan, Shoch, and Tap.
That is correct.
Chicago got 4 of the 5 parts correct. Sanyam is not one of the answers acceptable, so they'll receive 16 points, and DC will receive 2 points, half of the remaining 4.
Can we protest that question?
Don't.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, is the captain going to protest?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll protest for now. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Protest on question 9 from Chicago. And question 10 for Chicago. Recite the prayer. Excuse me. Recite the prayer for the first Tirthankar.
Adimam Prithvinatham. Yeah.
The answer is Adimam Prithvinatham, Adimam Nishpragraha, Adimam Tirthanatham Cha Rishiva Swami Namastakam.
That is correct for 20 points. And with that, we will, let's review the protest first, then we'll do a score check once the protests have been resolved. Harshita, do you mind just telling me the questions that were protested? I think there were 2 total.
Mm-hmm. It's just
I think question 9.
Both question 9s, right? I think that's what I remembered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, Kushi, can we protest for the last question?
Are we allowed to still do that?
I think it's a little bit late. I'm sorry. So I'm going to say no. If it was a pronunciation thing that you're going to protest, I'm going to say we wouldn't accept that. So, yeah. Okay. Question 9 for team 1. I believe Chicago put the protest here. This is a 2-part question. In Ashtang Yoga, name the first stage in the Indian language. How does one practice this? The answers were yam, which is restraints. And the second part is one should restrain from violence, untruthfulness, non-chastity, stealing, and material possessions, which are the 5 ruts. And then question 9 for team 2. This is a 5-part question. According to Ashtang Yoga, name the second step. List 4 of the 5 attributes that help us to achieve it. The first part is niyam, and 4 of the 5, I'll say all 5, but shoch, santosh, tap, swadhyay, ishvar, pranidhan. Any 4 of those 5 would have been acceptable. Okay, I think we'll open the breakout rooms and give about 2 to 2.5 minutes, and then we'll come back.
Is it okay if we see the score before the breakout room, just so we know like how to, just so we know like the
I
points
think
before
that's
we go?
fine with me. Yeah, Raj Uncle, if you want to share the score real quick.
Yes, sure. Let me do that.
Thank you.
Sorry, I think something is not allowing me to share the screen here.
I can share. I have it up.
Yeah, Vashita, please.
Yeah.
So prior
Before,
go ahead.
You got it.
Prior to protests being addressed, Team JSMW DC Dharma Ratnas has 307 points and JSMC Ohm has 286 points.
Okay. We will open the breakout rooms and we will see you in 2 minutes.
I open the rooms.
Hard question.
I think we have 1, 2, 3, we have 18. I think we have everyone back, so we can address the protest.
We'd like to withdraw both protests.
Okay, that makes it easy. Cool, thank you. No protests. Both teams still have all 4. We can, well, I guess the score won't change. We can still do a score check. It's up to y'all. But I think, yes, 307 to 286.
I'm good, Rajbhai. Thank you.
And Chicago score looks okay. Any questions on that?
No, that's good. We're good, yeah.
Awesome, great, very close match. Well done, both teams. We'll now move into round 2. Go ahead and do your switches, and then I'll say the buzzer code. Oh, are they already done? Okay, yeah. Wow, great. Okay, so I'll go ahead and say the code. It is 641792, and there's no chat here. 641792. Okay, and I believe everyone has been assigned a team. Just verify that it's the correct team. 3, 6. Okay, and I have 10 people here. So we'll start with Chicago. I'll just call your name. If you can buzz and say your name for me. Paras.
Paras.
Thank you. Varan.
Varan.
Akshay.
Akshay.
Thank you. Jainak.
Jaijanindra, my name is Jainik.
Do you mind speaking up just a little bit for me?
Jaijanindra, my name is Jainik.
Okay, I think that's good. And Kavya.
My name is Kavya.
Okay, thank you. Now we'll move to DC. Kushi.
Hey, I'm Kushi.
Thank you. Arya.
I am Arya.
Perfect. Saina.
Hi, I'm Saina.
Thank you. Soumya.
Hi, I'm Soumya.
And Janvi.
Hi, I'm Janvi.
Thank you. That was smooth. No issues here. If both teams are ready, we can get started with round 2. Are we good to go? Awesome. Great. Okay, round 2, the category round. Just a reminder, it's plus 20 minus 20 and plus 10 minus 10. The categories for questions 1 through 6, all the answers start with the letter V. V as in vacuum. Yeah, V as in vacuum or vrat. Okay. Question 1. Excuse me. Question 1. This type of div lives in the middle world. Paras, JSMC.
Vyantardevs.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question read, this type of div lives in the middle world. The correct answer is Vyantardev. Okay, 20 points to Chicago. Question 2. Air-bodied jeev are Paras, JSMC.
Vayukai.
Vayukai is correct for 20 points. Air-bodied jeev are known as what? Vayukai. Question 3. In this type of bayatap, once Paras, JSMC.
Answer,
please.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. 1 starts with 1 iambil, then 2, then 3. Janvi, JSMW.
Vardamantap Oli.
That is the correct answer. Vardamantap Oli. Minus 20 for Chicago and plus 10 for Washington, D.C. 1 iambil, then 2, then 3, and gradually up to 100 or more. The correct answer is Vardamantap Oli. Question 4. This tup involves limiting the number of food. Kushi, DC.
Vritti Sanksha.
That is the correct answer, vritti sangship. Limiting the number of food items while eating and limiting the possession of material things, vritti sangship. 20 points for DC. Question 5. This Vargana makes a special body. Paras, JSMC.
Vaikriya.
Vaikriya is the correct answer. Special body to heavenly and infernal beings. Vaikriya is the right answer. And question 6. All Tirthankars perform this austerity. Kushi, DC.
Vishtanak Tap.
That is the correct answer. Vishtanak Tap. All Tirthankars perform this austerity in their third to last life. Okay, the categories for questions 7 through 10, so the next 4 questions are Acharyas. Question 7.
Siddharth,
Yes.
do you want a little bit hold off? We are.
Okay, sure.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna just take a small pause so that the other room can catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I got disconnected from the buzzer. Would you mind repeating the code?
Yeah, no worries. It's 641792.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Let me make sure it connects back. Yeah, okay.
While we are here, Siddharth, you wanna share your experience
with
the viewers? There are so many viewers, and it will take a bit time to catch up to where we are now.
Oh, I see.
As a JAB participant to all the way to admin and moderator now. So
yeah, it's fun. It's very unique experience, virtual JAB, but I think it's been very rewarding. Having seeing all the beginner teams, especially for me, that was very cool. So many new players. I think that's the coolest thing. Yeah. If anyone else wants to share an experience or make a joke, feel free to go off mute and do so. There are a lot of experienced players here. Also, Raj Uncle, you should tell us your experience.
I am learning every day, in and out. So I don't know how if I have to compete with buzzer thing. I see Kushi, her age, I'm almost so older in her age, and she's like tuck 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 tuck. I see without even completing questions. So young kids, amazing technology. I haven't had much experience watching them using the real buzzer. I believe they will be quicker on that too.
Yeah, those buzzer sounds are iconic. I will always remember what those buzzers sound like. I don't know why.
They're same from Jeopardy, right? So
I think I remember what the green one sounds like and the red one sounds like. I feel like everyone knows what I'm talking about here. Yeah, we always wanted the green one. I don't know why. We just like the green color better. We like the sound more. So we always try to sit on the green side.
And Siddharth, you also chose the side to sit.
decide to
I
say-
remember from Houston semis.
Oh, in
Oh, right to
2015.
left. Okay.
2015.
I remember that. I remember, yeah. That was a very close match. I remember like
Exactly. It was
after
like
that.
neck to neck, and last question was the deciding one.
Yes, I
Yes.
remember. One of our moderators, Aryan, was on that team. So I remember he was telling me about that.
Yes.
It's really funny. I'm just gonna check on the other room real quick.
So we have a unique participants here, right? Seems like DC is all girls team. Right?
That's what I was
Megha.
telling my other coach. Like girl power rules in DC.
Yeah. And Chicago also have one, so at least.
Chicago is kind of balanced. We have 3 total. Girls 3.
So we don't know who to root for, or team or girls.
Root for everyone. All participants for
I
us are
know.
winners. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Who's the youngest here today?
I think
Nobody.
they're all 15. They're all, a lot of them are 15, right? I think.
Yeah. At least on my team, all are 15 for sure.
Yeah.
We should have once participant versus all coaches.
Not sure if coaches can take the stress of buzzing.
Absolutely. Oh God. It's stressful to even watch the game. So cannot imagine
Exactly.
being on that hot chair.
Seriously.
I'm sure coaches will lose.
That would be fun to watch, right?
Yes, for the JAP
of course, for
participants right
audience.
now.
For audience, yes, it would be fun to watch.
We talked about doing like an exhibition match one of these days with like alumni job participants and coaches or other like alumni coaches, just for fun, just to see who remembers what. And then we thought, oh my goodness, that question paper would have to be so easy. Unbelievably easy.
Well, alumni participants would know stuff because you guys are moderating.
It's fair, yeah.
Coaches would too, right? They are year-round teaching everyone.
I don't think alumni coaches would remember. Current coaches would.
Maybe some things, but yeah, that would be interesting. That'd be interesting to see what happens. Yeah.
So they just started with the second round.
Yeah. Oh, they're done. Okay. I just wanted to thank all the
ready to
admins.
resume. Thank you all for waiting.
Okay, go ahead.
No. We are okay to a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to thank all the admins for the hard work you're putting in. And I see messages from Rajbhai like late nights. You guys are working really hard. Thank you so much for making this possible.
We are doing for ourselves.
No, of course, yeah.
The teams make our jobs easier. Everyone has been so great this whole weekend. So you all make our job so much easier. And the moderators. They've done a wonderful job.
True.
Okay.
I think they are at question 4. So probably Siddharth, you can start too.
Okay, let's resume. Are both teams okay to start? Okay. Thanks for entertaining our banter.
Do we want to check the buzzers, everyone?
We can do a quick buzzer check. Can everyone just go ahead and buzz once? Everyone's buzzer works. Okay, good.
Akshay, if you can get off mute, please.
Yes, and JAINA too. There we go. Okay, so we left off on question 7. The category for questions 7 through 10 is acharyas. So the next 4 questions, category is acharya. Question number 7. Name the acharya who served as a mentor to Kushi, DC.
Acharya Hemchandra.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question read, served as a mentor to King Kumarbal. Hemchandra Acharya is the right answer. 20 points for DC. Question 8. Name the acharya who mentored King Samprati. Kushi, DC.
This acharya's name is Dharma Goswami.
That is incorrect. Samprati. Jainik, JSMC.
Acharya Suhastagiri.
That is correct for 10 points. It'll be minus 20 for DC and plus 10 for Chicago. Acharya Suhastagiri is the correct answer. Question 9. This acharya is called the light of dark. Jainik, JSMC.
Gundakund Acharya.
That is correct for 20 points. Gundakund Acharya is called the light of the dark ages. And question 10. Hans and Paramhans were Jainik, JSMC.
Haribhadra Suri.
That is correct for 20 points. Hans and Paramhans were nephews of this acharya, Haribhadra Suri. Questions 11 through 15, the category is who am I? So you'll be asked to name the person that the question refers to. Question 11. In order to prevent the misuse of the artist's Jainik, JSMC.
Maladan.
That is correct for 20 points. In order to prevent the misuse of the artist's talents, I ordered that the thumb of the artist be cut off. Maladan is the correct answer. 20 points for Chicago. Question 12. At the age of 30, I studied Kushi, DC.
The answer to this question is Parshvanath.
That is incorrect. Studied Samaisar, I remained a very renowned Stanakvasi monk until the age of 45 and then decided to become a Digambar Shravak. Paras, JSMC.
Ganji Swami.
Ganji Swami is the correct answer. Minus 20 for DC and plus 10 for Chicago. Question 13. I traveled to almost every Paras, JSMC.
Virchand Gandhi.
That is incorrect. Every part of India and the Jain Vishwa Bharati University emerged from my work. Somya, DC.
Acharya Tulsi.
That is the correct answer. Minus 20 for Chicago and plus 10 for DC. Question 14. I was a disciple of Bhadra Bahuswami. Paras, JSMC.
Chandragupta Maurya.
That is the correct answer. Chandragupta Maurya died on Shravan Belgoda after practicing penance according to the strict Jain rite of Sanlekhna. I'm just finishing the question.
That was an accident, sorry.
Okay, no worries. Correct answer is Chandragupta Maurya, 20 points for Chicago. Question 15, this is the last question of the round. I am worshipped for protection and my symbol, Paras, JSMC.
Gantakarnavir.
That is the correct answer, 20 points for Chicago. My symbol is a bell. Gantakarnavir is the right answer. There were no protests. Let's go ahead and have a score check and then we'll go to breakout rooms for a few minutes. Okay.
Looks good, Rajmai, to me.
Can you just give me a second, please?
Yeah, it's something different from my side. Give me just a second.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So the score was, oops, I missed it, but that's fine. If both coaches are good, let's open the breakout rooms. And You'll have about 2 minutes just to talk, reset, and then we can begin with round 3. Okay. I'll give both teams a chance to switch players in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll give the buzz and live code once you've decided who is and isn't playing.
We have Ashna instead of Kavya now.
Okay, great. Instead of Kavya? Okay. So Kavya, I'm going to disconnect your buzzer. And Ashna, the code is 641792. Let me know if you want me to repeat it. Okay. If you don't mind just saying your name so I can make sure I hear you.
Ashna?
Thank you. Perfect. And DC, are there any substitutions or no? Okay. Can everyone just do one buzz real quick? Thank you. Okay, are both teams ready to begin? All right.
Just a minute, 2 minutes only.
Yes. Sorry, okay. Both teams are ready to begin?
I think Siddharth, you cut out for a
Did I
minute
cut out?
or half. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Okay, can you hear me okay right now? Okay, great.
Yeah. Just
Sorry
a
about
minute.
that.
Hold on for a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Jenny, can you test your audio?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Siddharth, if it's going to take long, you think we can have a breakout room 1 minute again? Or
No, ready to go.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Okay, we're good to go, Raj, Uncle. Then let's start with round 3. Let me make sure the buzzers are okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, round 3, the grab background. Just a reminder, this is plus 20 minus 10 and plus 10 minus 5. Are both teams good? Okay, great. Question 1. Name the book that quotes, destroy anger through... Kushi, DC.
Dasvagalik Sutra.
That is a correct answer. 20 points for DC. Destroy anger through calmness, forgiveness, overcome ego by modesty, humility. Discard deceit by straightforwardness or honesty, and defeat greed by contentment. This quote comes from Dasvagalik Sutra. 20 points for DC. Question 2. This is a 2-part question. How many bronze and Paryaptis do 4 cents? JAINA, JSMC.
They have 5 Paryaptis and 8 bronze.
That is the correct answer. 20 points for Chicago. Bronze and Paryaptis of a 4 cents living being. 5 Paryaptis, 8 bronze. Question 3. Who was the last Das Purvi? Kushi, DC.
Sulibhadracharya.
That is incorrect. Das Purvi Acharya. Baras, JSMC.
Vajraswamy.
That is the correct answer. Minus 10 for DC and plus 10 for Chicago. Vajraswamy is the answer we were looking for. Question 4. This is a 3-part question. According to the Dastrik, during Alambana ritual, Baras, JSMC.
The sutras, the meaning of the sutras and the idol.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. The full question read, according to the Dastrik, during Alambana, what are the 3 mental supports that one must keep in their mind? He answered the 3 parts correctly. 20 points for Chicago. Question 5. This is a 2-part question. Name the Acharya who lived during the times of King Vikramaditya. JAINA, JSMC.
Siddhasen Devakar and Sanmati Tark.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. The time of King Vikramaditya, and name the book he wrote, Siddhasen Devakar and Sanmati Tark.
Before the next question, could we please have a quick score check?
Yes. We will now do a score check.
You want me to speak or you want to share?
If it's fine, you can just say it. Is that okay with the teams? Or okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, as it stands, 357 for DC and 496 for Chicago. Great. Question 6. Sorry, let me check the buzzers. Okay. Question 6. After reaching the 4th Gunstan, you are guaranteed Nirvan within JAINA, JSMC.
Are the Pudgal Paravartan?
That is the correct answer for 20 points. Guaranteed Nirvan within a certain time frame. Name the time frame in the Indian language. Are the Pudgal Paravartan? Question 7. Give the Ara when the 23 Tirtham Baras, JSMC.
Dukham Sukham.
That is the correct answer. Dukham Sukham Gal. 23 Tirthankars and 11 Chakravartis were born in this of Sarpini. 4th Ara or Dukham Sukham. Either is correct. 20 points for Chicago. Question 8. This is a 2-part question. Name the head of monks and the head of nuns during Kushi, DC.
The answer is Sudharma Swami and Chandanbala.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. Adinath Bhagwan's time. JAINA, Chicago.
Bundarik and Brahmi.
That is incorrect. The answer we were looking for is Rishabh Sen and Brahmi.
Could we please protest that question?
Okay. For the time being, though, minus 10 for DC and minus 5 for Chicago. We'll lodge a protest on behalf of Chicago for question 8. Question 9. This is a two-part question. Most of the original Jain scriptures, or the 12 Anga Agams, are composed in the form of dialogues between JAINA, Chicago.
Jambuswami and Sudharma Swami.
That is the correct answer. Jambuswami and Sudharma Swami. In the form of dialogue between which two people? 20 points for Chicago. Question 10. And we'll do a score check after this. Question 10. This is a two-part question. Name the sutra recited to take vow of Samayak and the sutra to conclude the Kushi, DC.
Karimi Bhakti and Samaya Vajutu.
That is correct for 20 points. 20 points to DC.
Yeah, can we protest that one too? I'm sorry.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
I'll finish the question too. Name the sutra recited to take the vow Samayak and the sutra to conclude Samayak. We'll put another protest for Chicago on question 10.
Do we get a score check?
Yeah, score check. Yep. Okay, 367 for DC and 551 for Chicago. Okay, question 11. Name the tirth mentioned in Bruhad Kalpa JAINA, Chicago.
Abu Dalwada.
That is the correct answer for 20 points. Tirth mentioned in Bruhad Kalpa Sutra written by Acharya Bhadrabha Swami. Abu Dalwada is correct. Question 12. This is a two-part question. Answer in the Indian language only. Which Lashya has two levels within it? JAINA, Chicago.
Shukla and Heavenly Being.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. Which Gati is a living being reborn into when she dies in that Lashya? DC, Kushi.
Shukla Lashya, and they can be reborn as a human or heavenly being.
That is incorrect. The answer I was looking for is Shukla Lashya and Manushya Dev, or they can be liberated as a Siddha. So I was looking for the full answer there. Okay, protest from DC on question 12. For the time being though, -10 for Chicago, -5 for DC. Question 13. Answer in the Indian language only. Name the Gunstan in which one has complete Paras, Chicago.
Sheen Moha.
That is incorrect. Suppress all Kashais, including subtle greed. Kushi, DC.
Upshant Moha.
That is the correct answer. -.
He just cut out for a second.
Yeah.
Question 14.
He's back.
Hold on, Siddharth. What was the score?
I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. -10 for Chicago, +10 for DC. The answer we were looking for is Upshantmo. Okay. Sorry about that. Question 14. This is a three-part question. Name the three Agam Sutras a sadhvi needs to know. Paras, Chicago.
Acharang, Uttardhyan, and Daspayan.
That is the correct answer. Acharang, Daspayan, and Uttardhyan Sutra. Name three Agam Sutras a sadhvi needs to know to become a Pravartini. Okay, 20 points for Chicago. Final question, question 15. Name a Paryayartik Nai starting with the letter S. JAINA, Chicago.
Samabirud.
That is correct for 20 points. Samabirud or Shabda, both are acceptable. Okay, I will go over the protested questions. And then we can go into breakout rooms.
It's 8, 10, and 12.
Okay, thank you. Question 8. This is a two-part question. Name the head of monks and the head of nuns during Adinath Bhagwan's time. The answers we were accepting were Rushabh Sen, which would be head of monks, and Brahmi or Sundari for head of nuns. Question 10. This is a two-part question. Name the sutra recited to take the vow of Samayak and to conclude Samayak. Karmi Bande and Samavaya Jutta. And question 12. This is a two-part question. Which Lesha has two levels and which Gati is one reborn into when he or she dies in that Lesha? The answer I was looking for is Shukla Lesha for the first part and Manushya, Dev, or liberated as a Siddha for the second part.
Can we have a score check before we go into our breakout rooms?
Sure, we can do that. If you want to just call it verbally, Rajankul, that's probably fine.
It's DC 372 and Chicago 591.
Okay. With that, we will open the rooms. Okay. I believe we have everyone back. We can address the protests.
Yeah, could we withdraw our protest on question number 10, please? The one for Samaya Vejito and Karmi Bante.
Okay, sure.
And
I
then,
think we had a oh, go ahead.
Sorry, on question 8, I think there are multiple spots in the manual on page 288 and 353. It gets conflicting information that Bundarak Swami was also the head, so I feel like we should get that one correct as well.
Yeah. I agree with that protest. I think Bundarak Swami should have also been correct. So I'm of the mind we reverse the scores and give the points back. And I think DC also lost points on that. So we'll take those lost points off. This was question 8. So it'll be 20 points for Chicago. And I think DC got -5. We'll just cancel the
I think
minus.
it was the opposite.
Yeah.
They stole it. So
it was -10 for DC and then +10 for Chicago.
+10 for Chicago. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. Yes. Rajankul, can you update that?
So earlier it was -5 for Chicago, right?
Yeah, so it'll be +10 for them now. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Yep. And I think question 12 was protested as well.
yeah. Do you mind repeating the question?
Sure, yeah. This is a two-part question. Answer in the Indian language only. Which Lesha has 2 levels within it? And which Gati is a living being reborn into when he or she dies in that ratio?
Yeah, so I answered human and heavenly being, but you said reborn in, so that's excluding the liberation, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
Yeah.
Also,
technically-
shouldn't sorry to interrupt, but shouldn't
okay.
we get that because you said 2-part question? So human and heaven and Shukla, that would be 3 parts, right?
Yeah, I agree with both arguments. I think the safe thing to do here is just to throw the question out, and I can give a replacement question if both teams are okay with that. Just because there was a little bit of ambiguity here, and the answers written here are not. I don't think they're completely in line with what the question was asking for. Are both teams okay with that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kushi, is that okay with your team as well?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Then we will do one more buzzer question. Question 16, when both teams are ready. Yes. Okay.
1 second.
Question.
If we can get just the 5 people playing for this round to have their cameras on.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Question 16. This is a multi-part. Oh gosh, sorry. Hang on. Sorry, this is a 3-part question. During this puja, one contemplates on Avastha Chintan. Name the different states of Bharat, Chicago.
Bindasta Avastha, Padasta Avastha, and Rupatita Avastha.
That is correct for 20 points. Okay, so for question 12, Chicago will get plus 20 and DC will just have no points added or subtracted.
Okay.
With that, I think we are finished with the match. If we can get a final score check.
Yeah, doing.
Okay. Final score is 377 for DC and 636 for Chicago, if both coaches can verify.
That's good to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That works.
Great. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's good.
Congrats to
Thank you.
Chicago.
Good luck,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good luck on
Game.
the finals.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys played well.
Thank you.
Great match.
You
guys
did
did
great
really
too.
good.
Congrats.
All right,
Bye-bye.
congrats, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Luck team.
Bye. Good luck.
NJ